Killing is not a PG profession. Being an infantryman is not a PG profession. Being a prepared Minuteman is not a PG profession. Killing is a rated R profession. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Trench Grenade channel. Today we're going to be discussing mindset. Mindset in preparation for closing with and destroying the enemy. Now, if you're a civilian Minuteman, a civilian operator that is training for Doomsday, WROL, stick around. This is still applicable to you. But I'm also directing this at soldiers, non-commissioned officers, and infantrymen, drill sergeants, right? You are actively training people to close with and destroy the enemy. If you don't train them with enough tenacity, ferocity, grit, and determination, then they will most certainly fail in their task to kill the enemy. So that is what we're going to be discussing here today. Guys, if you want to support the channel, do all the stupid YouTube stuff. Let's get right into it. In the cycle, for those that don't know, I'm a drill sergeant leader. I train drill sergeant candidates. In my current cycle, we are facing a little bit of lackadaisical mentality. Hopefully we have corrected it, but I want to talk to you guys about this mentality when you're preparing to kill the enemy or training people to kill the enemy. Guys, understand this. The United States is a hated nation. We are the most powerful nation in the world, but we are also the most hated nation in the world. What does that mean? Well, for the average American citizen, that means you need to be prepared. You need to have the mindset that tomorrow, if enemy paratroopers start landing on your house, you are going to be the only one out there to defend your neighborhood, to defend your freaking way of life. So going about preparing and attending courses, it may not ever happen, but if it does, I need to be ready. That's the wrong mindset. Your mindset should be, when it happens, I will be ready. Closing with the enemy is not a PG approach. It is a rated R approach. When it's you and the bad guy, someone is going to kill somebody. That is a fact. And it better be you. So let's talk about that. Guys, there's a number of references that you can actively study and prepare yourself with right now. The Ranger Handbook is a common use study guide for killing. Right now, on your phone, you can download the Ranger Handbook. You can learn how to react to direct fire contact, break contact with the enemy, conduct a squad assault. You can conduct patrol base operations. You can write an op order. All of this is public knowledge. But what I see day in and day out from infantrymen, drill sergeant candidates, non-commissioned officers, soldiers, prepared Minutemen, YouTube people, is they're not reading doctrine and they're not taking it serious. If you're tasked to do something, you need to train and prepare to do it right. Because you know who is training? The enemy. The Chinese paratrooper is training how to fight and kill you. The average Iranian infantryman wants to kill you. The average Russian soldier who's been at war for 2 years now wants to kill you. So listen, you need to take this more serious. If you're just a regular dude out there, ATP 3-21.8, I say again, ATP 3-21.8 will teach you everything you need to know how to kill the enemy, how to defend your neighborhood, how to actually be a valued member of an infantry platoon. So many of you are not taking this serious. The enemy is at our doorstep. We got freaking Canada that wants to test the waters. If Canada wants to test the waters, what do you think people like Russia, China, Iran, you name it, ISIS, they want to test you. And the problem that we have with American culture is you are not taking it serious. Open up the Ranger Handbook. Open up the Infantry, Rifle, Platoon, and Squad Doctrine. ATP 3-21.8. Open up doctrine, freaking study it, and go out and practice it. Apply it. Attend a course. Attend a shooting course. Attend the basics. Because until you start taking this stuff more serious, I'll tell you what's going to happen. the enemy will continue to take it serious. But what's going to happen is, if you're an instructor, if you're a drill sergeant, and you train somebody improperly how to close with and kill the enemy, and they go to combat and they die, it is your fault. So all the instructors watching this, all the prepared Minutemen, all the civilian operators, I don't care if you're in SEAL Team 6 or you've been retired since 2006. Open up some freaking doctrine. Learn the basics. Learn how to do successive bounding. Learn how to do alternating bounding. Learn what it means to close with and do a controlled pair on that enemy combatant's brain. You might want to figure it out now. Figure out how to zero your rifle properly. Figure out the things that I'm trying to teach you on this stupid YouTube channel. Figure it out now. Because what's happening is everyone's taking the peacetime Army and the peacetime United States for granted. But what our enemies are not doing, they are not taking this time for granted. They're out here. They're preparing for war. They're preparing for combat. They're studying doctrine. And what the American civilian is doing is they're getting fatter, weaker, more complacent. What the non-commissioned officer in the United States Army is doing is they're getting fatter. They're getting lazy. And obviously it's not everybody, but it's just what I'm seeing on a day in, day out basis. So what I charge you with, operator, infantryman, Minuteman, drill sergeant, what I challenge you with is this. Open up some freaking regulations, some doctrine, familiarize yourself with it, hit up a buddy, hit me up in the comments what questions you have. I'll help you. Read about the infantry rifle platoon, the infantry rifle squad. Everything in your life should be focused on becoming better at killing the enemy. If you're an accountant and you're watching this, guess what? When the Chinese are landed on the freaking beaches because our foreign policy gets weak, and you're a Los Angeles resident, well, you better be out there with your M14 and your one-round magazine, because that's all your freaking politicians have allowed you to own, and you better be killing freaking the Chinese Navy and the Chinese Marines that are landed on the beaches, because guess what? No one's going to be there in your time of need to tell you it's time to study, it's time to get in shape, it's time to take freaking things serious. So for the NCO that watches this, for the YouTube commenter that watches this, for the freaking normie that watches this, take it serious, get real, get in shape, get your kit squared away, get to the freaking range, start doing some freaking battle drills, start practicing warrior tasks, and get better. Because no one's going to be there when you're training your trainees, when you're training your class of 20 students, 50 students, 240 students, if you're a drill sergeant, no one's going to be there in your ear telling you that this is where it freaking starts. On the flat range, doing dry fire, on a civilian shooting course. You have to take it serious today. So this is a freaking call to action. Stop being so damn complacent. If you're an NCO or a serious civilian Minuteman operator, you need to get real. Because I'm sick of this PG mentality. Y'all going through your day-to-day life. Oh, I'm just going to put the suit on and go through my day. No. This is a rated R freaking environment. So get real. Get ready to close with and destroy the enemy. Because that's what they're training to do. They're getting ready to kill you. So you might want to get ready to kill them. Alright, rant complete. Do all the stupid YouTube stuff, and I'll see you on the next video. Cheers.